Hello, Gentle Explainer here. Today I'm going to gently explain a horror crime movie called I Spit on Your Grave Too. In the beginning of the story, we see a beautiful girl named Katie, who works in a restaurant, but her dream was to become a model. And when Katie tells this to one of her friend advises her to get a photo shoot done, on which Katie asks if she knows a good photographer. She says that I do, but the photographer asks for about $100 for one session. Hearing this, Katie gets a little disappointed because she does not have that much money. After this, when she was going home in the evening, she sees an advertisement of free modeling photo shoot on the notice board of the restaurant. Then Katie takes the number from there and leaves for her home. After this, when she goes home and calls that modeling company, they say that you have to send us a picture first. Then she sends it, after which they ask her to come tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Now the next morning, Katie goes to that photo shoot place. Katie reaches the place where the photo shoot was already going on, and there she meets three boys named Evan, Georgie, and Nick. Now here, Katie had brought some extra dresses for the photo shoot, from which Evan selects one dress and asks her to change and wear the same dress. After this, she changes her dress, and her photo shoot takes place, but later, Evan stops after some photo shoot and asks Katie to wear a shorter dress, but Katie does not find it right. So she refuses, but Evan tries to convince her and says that this is what one has to do to become a model. And if you want to become a model, then you will also have to do the same. But Katie does not find all this right at all. So she leaves from there saying, sorry. Now the next morning when Katie comes back from jogging, then someone knocks on her door. Katie opens the door and sees Georgie there, who has come to give her a pen drive which has photos. But Katie refuses and says that she does not want the photos. But Georgie says that these photos are very good, and we have deleted the photos from our drive, keeping your privacy in mind. After which, Katie takes the pen drive and closes the door. But here we see that actually Georgie had lied that her photos have been deleted, because he was looking at Katie's photos and he had liked Katie in his mind. There we see Katie, who brushes her teeth at night and goes to sleep in her room. But when she opens her eyes at night, she sees that Georgie is taking her photo. Seeing this, she gets very angry and asks him to get out. But Georgie does not listen to her, so she attacks him with an electric gun, due to which Georgie falls down and starts trembling. Then Katie starts running out of there, but before she can go out, Georgie catches her and brings her inside the house again and hits her head on the floor and kills her. After that, he puts a cloth in her mouth and ties her hands and legs with wire and starts forcing himself on her. But hearing all this commotion, Katie's neighbor comes there, and as soon as he comes, Georgie attacks him and kills him brutally. After this, he locks the door and starts forcing himself on Katie. Katie is screaming loudly, but he does not listen to her at all and stops only after fulfilling his lust. Now, after all this, Georgie starts realizing what a big mistake he has made in haste. That is why he calls both his brothers Evan and Nick, and when they come there, Evan first attacks Georgie. He gets very angry that he has done such a thing, but then Evan takes a plastic bag and asks them to wear it on their hands, and after setting all the things in the house as before, he removes Georgie's fingerprints from all the places. And after this, Georgie gives the knife with which he killed Katie's neighbor to Katie, and again places that knife near her neighbor's dead body, so that everyone thinks that Katie killed her neighbor. After this, he forcibly makes Katie unconscious by feeding her drugs, and the three of them put her in the car and take her somewhere. After this, when Katie opens her eyes, she sees that even before she regains consciousness, Nick is doing dirty things with her, and she is tied up very badly. But then Georgie comes there and takes Nick away from Katie, after which Katie starts calling for water due to thirst, but Nick mercilessly urinates on Katie. He does so when Georgie tries to stop him again, due to which a scuffle begins between the two, and then Evan comes there and stops them, after which the three brothers leave, leaving Katie there. Now we see that Georgie brings a dress and shoes for Katie to wear, and he opens Katie's handcuffs and makes her wear the dress. But when he is about to put the shoes on her, Katie attacks him with a bucket, after which she gets out of a window and runs to the street and asks people for help, but no one helps her. Then a policeman comes there, and a detective also comes with him, after which the detective makes Katie sit inside his car and asks her where she lives. She tells him that she lives in New York. Then the detective tells her that, but you are in Bulgaria right now? Hearing this, she gets very scared. After this, the detective takes Katie to his office. The detective comes and starts questioning her, but Katie says that she has to go to the American embassy. Then a woman named Anna comes there who tells the detective that she wants to talk to Katie in private. You go out for now. Then after the detective leaves, Anna tells her name and says that she runs an NGO which helps such needy girls. And she says that whatever has happened to you, I can understand that pain, after which she shows some marks on her hand to Katie and says that she too has faced all this. After this, Katie asks Anna if she can take her to the embassy, to which Anna says yes, don't worry, I will take you to the embassy. Then on the way, Anna tells Katie that after going to the embassy, they will not send you immediately, they will first interrogate you and write a report, and it may take a lot of time. That's why. First you come to my house and the embassy is near my house. I will give you some good clothes there and you can also take a bath. After this, Katie trusts Anna and goes to her house with her. And this is Katie's biggest mistake because in reality, Anna is Ivan and Georgie's stepmother. After this, Anna starts taking Katie to the basement of the house, seeing which she gets very shocked. She sees that this is the same place from where she had escaped. Then Ivan comes in front of her and catches her and ties her again with chains at the same place. Now, after some time, the ruthless father of Georgie and Evan comes there with an electric rod, and after sending both of them out, he starts giving electric shocks at various places in Katie's body, due to which she starts screaming loudly with pain. But he keeps giving shocks till Katie becomes unconscious. And when he is not satisfied with this also, he goes to the basement. So he also starts doing bad things with her. In a nearby room, we see Anna, who is crying after hearing Katie's screams. Now, why is she shedding crocodile tears? We will know later. Now, after a while, Ivan comes to Katie, and we can see here that Katie's condition is getting worse, and she can die at any time, but despite this, Ivan starts beating her very brutally, due to which her condition becomes even worse. After this, we see that these people dig a pit in the ground and come to Katie and tear all her clothes and start putting them in a big box, and she is crying and requesting them. But these people do not listen to any of her and bury her alive in the same pit with the box and make this place normal like before by putting soil on top. But Katie is not saved by these people. People did not know that there was an old sewer line below the place where the box was buried, and due to the weight of the box, the soil there slides and the box falls down and breaks, saving Katie's life. After this, we see Evan and Nick, where Nick asks Evan to party at night, but Evan refuses, due to which Nick decides to go to the party alone. At the same time, we see Katie, where Katie's condition is getting very bad and she is not even able to walk properly. After this, Katie finds a cloth there, with which she covers her body and tries to get out of there. Then she goes ahead and finds a door which opens directly into the church. Then we see the church father who suddenly hears some sound, and when he goes and looks there, Katie is stealing food items, after which the father stops her from stealing, and they give her some food items and clothes as well as a Bible. After this, Katie takes the stuff and leaves, and the father understands that something bad has definitely happened to this girl. After this, Katie checks the sewer lines and sees where there are exits. After this, Katie comes back to the church where the father comes and starts talking to her, and he tells her that he can help her by calling the police, but Katie refuses and leaves. Then the father sees that in the Bible that he had given to Katie, she has read that chapter in which it was written about punishing the bad people for their crimes, which means that Katie has now decided that she will take revenge for the atrocities committed on her one by one. Now we see that Katie enters their house and steals some money from there and follows them to find out who stays where at what time. After which the next morning, Katie shows herself to Georgie and forces her to follow her and brings her to the same sewer line and attacks her, puts a noose around her neck, and makes her unconscious. After which we see Georgie tied up at a place, and the way Katie comes there and tortures her. In the same way as she did with her knife, she also cuts wounds on her body with a knife and then applies grease on those wounds and tortures her very badly. After this, Katie goes behind Nick, where Nick is drinking in a bar, but Katie had already mixed something in his drink which he did not know, and as soon as he drinks, he starts feeling strange and starts vomiting. So he gets up and goes to the bathroom, and as soon as he comes inside, Katie comes there and closes the door and kicks him and makes him fall down. Just as she had urinated on Katie, she also grabs his neck and throws him inside the toilet, which was very dirty, and keeps his head pressed there, with force, due to which Nikki dies very badly there. After this, Katie again goes to Georgie and takes a rod and starts torturing him on his wounds and stuffs a cloth in his mouth. She leaves from there. Now in the next scene, we see Georgie's father, who was praying in the church after committing such a big crime, when his eyes fall on Katie, due to which he gets very scared and tells Anna that I have just seen that girl. Saying this, he starts following Katie, and while following her, as soon as he reaches a point of the sewer line, Katie attacks him from behind and makes him unconscious. And when he opens his eyes, he sees that Katie has tied him badly on a bed. After this, Katie takes an electric rod and puts it on his main part and starts giving him shocks, due to which he starts suffering badly, and in the same way, she starts torturing him by giving shocks at various places in his body. After this, Katie takes 2 wires from an electric shock machine kept there and puts one wire on the bed and the other in his mouth, after which when she turns on the machine, he gets a strong shock. He gets an electric shock due to which smoke starts coming out of his mouth and body, and in this way, the biggest sinner of this story dies while going through this pain. After this, we see Anna, that when she reaches her house, she sees all the things scattered there, and then she hears the sound of music from the basement. After which, when Anna goes to check, Katie comes from behind and pushes her down into the sewer line, and then puts her in a box and ties her hands. After this, when Anna regains consciousness, she sees herself tied up and her son Georgie in a wounded condition in front of her. Seeing this, Anna starts crying loudly. Then Katie brings the cover of that box and hits Anna on the head repeatedly and makes her unconscious. When Evan comes home, he sees that all the things in the house are scattered, after which he goes to the basement, and from the same pit he reaches the sewer line, and on reaching there, he sees Georgie in a very bad condition. Then Katie comes from behind and hits him on the head and makes him unconscious. After this, the scene shifts, and we see the church father and the detective, where the father was telling him about Katie, after which the detective tells the father that I know Katie because she had come to me for help earlier also. But later, something happened due to which I could not help her, but now I want to meet her. After this, the father brings the detective to the same door from where Katie had escaped and entered the church for the first time. Then the detective starts moving forward from there, searching for Katie. There we see Evan, who is tied up by Katie. Then Anna's voice is heard from inside the box lying near him. Then he tells her to keep quiet. On this, Katie says that you should not talk to your mother like this. Then Evan says that she is not my mother because after my mother's death, my father kidnapped that woman, just like you, and raped her many times. After this, Georgie was born, and since then, she started living with us. After this, Katie goes to the box and opens Anna and tells her that you are the biggest sinner. If you wanted, you could have saved me, but you did not do so, and I don't know how many girls you let become the victim of these beasts. So now see the bad condition of your son, Georgie. After which, Georgie, struggling with pain, finally dies in front of her, after which she suddenly locks Anna's box. After this, Katie again comes to Evan, and after putting his walnut in a clamp, starts tightening it, due to which Evan starts screaming in pain. But Katie does not listen to a single word of her, and keeps tightening the clamp until his walnuts are badly broken. Then the detective comes there and stops Katie from doing all this. But then suddenly, Evan gets up and strangles Katie from behind. Seeing this, the detective shoots Evan in the head, and his work is done, and finally, after Evan's death, Katie's revenge is complete. After this, when Katie starts leaving from there, the detective says sorry to her, because in the beginning, he could not help. Now, at the end of the story, we see Katie going to the American embassy, and with this, the story ends here.
I hope you liked this movie explained video. If you want to see more similar movie explained videos, then you can watch this video by clicking here. Now I go and see you in the next video.